Okay, next up is going to be FINNOMENA. So please welcome FINNOMENA to come up on the stage.
Okay, let's begin. Where's my presentation? Where's my presentation? Sorry, again, please. Oh. Okay, let's pretend that we don't see that. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's start the time again. Thank you. Sorry for your time, please. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. My name is Pong Thon. I was a fund manager for 6 years, and now I'm CEO of FINNOMENA. FINNOMENA.com is the largest investment content platform in Thailand. Well, content with more than 40 domain experts in investment field. Last 3 months, we launched personal wealth advisor called Enter that help you build and manage your portfolio. We are growing and we're making a profit real fast. Now, I want you to close your eyes for 10 seconds and picturing yourself of how you feel when you are at your 60 years old. When you retired, how you feel. Okay, this is the most two possible way that you're going to feel when you retired. On the right, you're going to feel worried about expense, kids, your health, your future, and families. On the left, you're going to feel happy and making the trip around the world at once. One thing that makes this different is whether you have a wealth planning or not. My study said that there's good news and bad news. The bad news is only 7% in this room know how to make it right. But the good news is in this speech, I'm going to tell you how to make it to be one of that 7%. Is that good? Okay. Now, why so few people make it right? Let's pick 10% out of this room. 4 of you don't know how to make investment or wealth management at all. 2 of you were afraid of losing money. 2 of you may find too complicated process and unable to make investment. And the last one will find it too costly and too expensive. So we invent Enter that solved all of that problem. How? This is what it looks like when I present the financial service stuff to the potential clients. It's a mess up, and I know that. So I brought them down, scope them down to only 3 things that I need from you. What is how much money you want, the risk you can take, and the time you have. You will be fit in one of the 7 customized portfolio that will be well managed by the financial model, the management that do the best asset allocation for you, and send the result to the human touch of our domain expert that can improve, can review, and make it more practical. We are the total solution for the investment planning. We not only tell you what to buy, when to buy, and why you need to buy it. We also let you execute on the platform and do the real-time monitoring. Like I have wealth advisors sit beside you and do investment along the way. And this is for free. And it's for free forever. But how we make money is so easy. We make money from the sharing the commission back from the asset management company that do the investment for you. It's also about 0.5% from investment amount. And this investment amount almost double every week we operate since we launched 3 months ago. So this is the market size of 120 billion local mutual fund market that we're targeting. And this is our team. As a fund manager, Kun Jesada, Chief Investment Officer from CMB and JP Morgan. Kun Bank, Social Influencer from Citibank. And we have Kun Om as a CTO from Kimberly Clark. Kun Gap as a UX designer from Silicon Valley. We try to build a platform that make you can see your future of your beloved one. This is the time that I'm going to say that you have a chance to have a control of your future in your hand. Why don't you try it now? Thank you.
Thank you. Time for our Q&A section. There will be 2 members on the stage answering questions.
How do you do risk assessment on each of the individuals?
Yes, the risk assessment will be doing by the 3 questions that we ask the investor before they come into the platform. The risk that they can take, the second one that we want to answer, that is the risk management system for us.
Is there any sort of minimum transaction amount or volume from any particular client to make them economical?
It's pretty low because it's subject to the minimum subscription per each fund in the industry. So, given that requirement, it took around like 10,000 baht minimum subscriptions at the first place and 2,000 baht afterwards. So very low. So we can.
The idea is no minimum requirement.
Who are these 40 professionals that you have? What's advising on customers?
Advising.
I used to be a blogger 10 years ago as well as co-founders. So we are a community of financial influencers, bloggers with the followers more than 50% market shares of the finance content in Thailand. So we use these gurus to be a content provider in order to attract the traction. We became a top 3 tractions website within 6 months after we launched, with a weekly user around 300,000 users per week at the moment.
3 of the co-founders has actual experience in investment field, about 40 years in total. So it's me as a fund manager, and he was a chief investment officer as a CRB Disco. So we have more than about 40 years of experience.
So, are they doing it for fun, or you compensate them? And if they're that good, why are they still working? They should be retired, right?
So we got a core guru of core founders, 8 of us. All of us got, apart from the co-founders, they got some small percentage of the stock options. But the another 30 gurus, actually the reward for them is a social rewards, because once they post their content in FINNOMENA, they got around 100,000 of visitors reading their articles. I use in bloggers, so when we write something, what we really want is lots of people to read our contents. That's why lots of people coming in to join us as a content provider.
What happens if they lose money?
Who lose money?
Is it the advice that the professionals are giving not good, or if your customers lose money?
Actually, in Thailand, the managed account or total discretionary account still not allowed by law. So our role is a financial advisors. So we give them an advice to do the normal plain asset allocations, and there are no legal binding to need to compensate clients, but we need to comply by the law to disclose all the risks that embedded in the transactions, and all the upside and downside should be in line with the SEC standard.
Can you go over the business model once more? I'm trying to understand, because, so basically the overall pull is more, if you would compare to Silicon Valley, it would be kind of a blend between Seeking Alpha and the publication of Seeking Alpha and kind of Travis, and then kind of building that into a subscription model. Is that kind of what you're looking at? Can you go over kind of top to bottom how you are building your BM again?
Can you repeat your questions again? Seeking Alpha?
Can you give us a better understanding of your business model once more?
Okay. So it's I can call it the hybrid robo-advisors, because robo-advisor is a wealth management platform without human, but Thai people still need some human communication. So we start from having content to gain trust and tractions, and then we let them use what we call robo-asset allocations. But at the end, last mile, we have 2 ways to close the deal. to make the transaction happen, which we already have hundreds of transactions happen with 30 million Thai baht AUM. We have internet for client to make executions, and we also set up the call center team in order to manage to let the client do the execution. Thank you.
Okay, that's all the time we have for this session. Thank you so much, FINNOMENA. Good job. Thank you.